Hello and welcome back to One Trainer vs. the World Season 4. When we last left our protagonist, she had taken down Team Galactic's hideout once again, and... well, I mean, she hadn't taken out the hideout before, but she had taken out Team Galactic before. Now, if I'm not mistaken, I am supposed to go and get... well, I was about to say the bicycle, but I guess Cynthia wants something first. Oh, there you are. I was looking for you. I've got something nice. I wanted you to have this Pokémon egg. Will you accept it? Well, I haven't gotten anything in this town yet, so... well, first, I need to get the... oh, for goodness sakes, am I not allowed to get the bicycle before I get the Pokémon egg? And am I not allowed to not take the Pokémon egg? You silly and annoying person! I hereby do not like you, because you are too pushy and insistent on giving me stuff. You're going to give me something awful, aren't you? Okay, fine, miss, I am totally not the champion, I will take your egg. Now then, can I get my bicycle? I could indeed get my bicycle. And now I suppose I will just have to go and ride back and forth so that that egg will hatch. Wait, sudden thought occurred to me. Walking increases Pokemon's happiness. And I'm pretty sure I still have Yoshino in the PC box. She evolves through happiness. Of course, she can't evolve right now anyway because it's nighttime and she only evolves during the day, but... I should still take her back into the party so that... I keep getting this stuff wrong, so that I can then potentially evolve her sooner. Oh, the egg is hatching. What will it be? Oh god, memories of past failures coming back to me. Endure it, Vega. You mustn't let the guilt of what happened in the past overcome you. In order to forget the pain of the previous Togepi that I lost, I am going to give this new one the exact same name, so that when I think of Norbert, I will think of the one that is alive instead of the one that is dead. In all seriousness though, I'm pretty sure that this Norbert will immediately be less useful than the last one. Do they have the same nature? I think they have the same nature. Because Yip doesn't have extrasensory. So this one's probably just gonna stay in the box. Now then, down here should be cycling road, which of course I needed a bicycle to get through. Hey, do you have a thing for me? Yes, you had something awesome for me! Now if only I'd had that a little bit earlier, then getting Cora up to par would have been so much less of a pain. Oh my god, have I not actually healed my Pokemon yet? That's terrible. I need to heal my Pokemon then. Right, now I can go down Cycling Road. And hopefully not suffer any tragic losses on the way. Electric types, only weak to ground types, which is something I do not have. Well, Norbert might not have extrasensory, but Bucket Man sure does. That did not hit as hard as I would have liked it to hit. At the same time, what can this Pikachu do to me, honestly? Bucket Man is just such a weird design. It's like, what, a hockey puck with eyes and this dot on the edges that has what looks like a plant imprinted on its backside? It's just... what even is this? Okay, that did nothing. So, of course, my fire type, no, my water type, has no water moves, which might be a bit of a problem. But I don't know how long it will take until she actually learns any water moves. It'll probably be a while. Well, at least she has a monstrous attacking stat. I was about to say that so does that Ponyta apparently, but nope, critical hit, so... That would have done next to nothing if it wasn't for the critical hit. Right, this is Route 206, which is distinct from Route 207, which is where I caught Armstrong, right in that grass over there. So, there are possibilities for me to catch things here. I could have sworn that it was... Wait, why did the game ask me to... But I've never been here before! Why am I watering these plants? Shouldn't they already have long since grown? That's kind of weird. There are things in this area that I could potentially catch, but I need cut. Me. Right, I have come back with my HM slave, so now I may catch things in this new and mysterious area. Already have one. Do not already have one. Don't tell me this is the point where it's already learned self-destruct. Both of Bucket Man's moves are... Well, he has Hypnosis, but it missed. Well, that is not self-destruct at least. Up ahead, there is a cave. Inside that cave, there are interesting things that I might potentially get. For that purpose, I might want to go back and stock up on some Pokeballs. Or different other types of balls. It just occurs to me, that actually could have been bad, because this thing could have had Earthquake, but thankfully either it didn't have Earthquake or it didn't use Earthquake. Or not necessarily Earthquake, but a ground move anyway. Darcy. I was just thinking of Dudley, the last Geodude I got, and figured just meh. Going by the same thing of just going by the first letter. So, randomly, Darcy. Well, would you look at that? I was just fast-forwarding so much that I missed the fact that Justin started evolving just now. I didn't feel like interrupting it to start it over again because, meh, it's a B-barrel. It's a good HM slave, but that's about it. Look how much I care. Oh, well, he's getting a water move, so I guess not entirely useless. Strictly speaking, with that rollout of his, he could potentially deal devastating damage on stuff if he was actually up to par with the rest of my team, but he is still a B-barrel. I care so little. Right, and now we are in a secret and hidden cave. If I'm not mistaken, to my left there should be a staircase leading downwards, And down there should be something very interesting. If I can encounter it. I believe it is a rare encounter, but already have one. Already have one. Last chance. Will it be? No. Ah, dang it, I wanted the pseudo-legendary! But I didn't get the pseudo-legendary. Instead, I just got Bronzors and Geodudes. At the same time, I believe there is also other potentially interesting stuff in this area which may or may not actually be possible for me to get yet, but maybe it is. Oh, where were you one encounter ago? Stupid thing showing up one encounter too late for me to actually be able to catch it. Does it have ground moves at this point? Meh, even if it does, Bucketman has insane defenses. I'm just tempting fate so much with Bucketman. I'm sure sooner or later I'm going to say that he has insane defenses and then he is going to die. Alright, my extensive efforts to make it through that annoying cave have paid off. Now the question is, do I want to just immediately commit to using that Earthquake TM on what I was planning on eventually using that Earthquake TM on? Or would teaching it to... Wait a second. Yeah, I should actually check, does Korra learn Earthquake anyway? Because if Korra learns Earthquake anyway, then there is no point in me wasting the TM on her. Because Earthquake is part of my ultimate Gyarados moveset. It might not actually be the ultimate Gyarados moveset, but it is the Gyarados moveset that I prefer. She does not learn Earthquake by level up. And seeing how I want her to have Earthquake, I'm just going to give her Earthquake. This might backfire if Korra were to die later down the line, but I am going by the assumption that Korra is extremely mighty and will not die down the line. Well, that's a conspicuous tree. I should cut it down. There will definitely be something immediately behind it. It's a PP up. That is a thing that I might be able to use. Though I generally don't. But I could. This is a double battle. I think my trusty starter and my trusty hometown encounter will make for a pretty good combo here. Of course, it depends on what I'm actually up against, which I'm not sure, but... Okay, that Pachirisu is very scary. At the same time, Korra has Earthquake. No, I don't want to risk it. I mean, sure, she has coverage for electric types, but if she can't one-shot the electric type, she's doomed. So, what else do I want to send in? Bucketman. And then... Oh wait, there's also another reason why I wouldn't want to use Earthquake. It would also hit Kenshiro, so... yeah. Earthquake would have been a terrible idea in every sense of the word. I can see it now. I use Earthquake anyway. The Pachirisu narrowly survives. One-shots Korra with a critical hit Spark. And also Korra one-shotted Kenshiro with a critical hit Earthquake. That is what would have happened. Totally. Thankfully, since I didn't make that stupid decision, that terrible thing didn't happen. I should go back and heal up, actually. I think there's still a fair way to go before the next town, so... I wanted to see if I could avoid this guy, but then I realized, what's the point in even trying to avoid this guy? He's probably not going to be that super powerful. I'm going to assume that this Geodude will go down quite easily to an earthquake. Which is really a very strong move for me to have at this early point in the game, but yeah, I have it now. Sucks, doesn't it? For my opponents. Ha ha ha. Oh my god, what is that ugly thing? I seem to recall Orson having killed one of those things once. And it was never seen again. Anywhere. Because it was so hideous that nobody would dare to use it. I thought that was going to just make her so that she couldn't use Earthquake anymore, but no, that would have been disable. That wasn't disable. That was block. I don't get how block prevents me from escaping, but I suppose just it goes in the way and blocks me while I'm trying to make my escape, maybe. Hey Vega, how's your Pokédex coming along? Me? I'm always doing great! I wish. But that's not important. Lately, I've been experimenting with a couple of neat tools. Vega, I'll share with you. Choose a hand. Whichever one has the Versus Seeker in it. Oh yeah, you want the Versus Seeker? Yes, I do! Of course, I happen to know that you are going to give me the other one anyway, so... Basically the item finder. Alright then. If you say so, I will try to douse for something. That was indeed something. Now, yeah, that's part of Mount Coronet, so no encounter in here. Well, I mean, there will be an encounter, but I won't be able to find a Pokemon. Look, an encounter! According to one theory, Mount Coronet is where the Sinnoh region began. In a newly created world. A world where only time flowed and space expanded. There should have been no strife. But what became of that world? Because the human spirit is weak and incomplete, strife has spread. This world is being ruined by it. I find this state of affairs to be deplorable. And I'm still not important, by the way. Right, and this is yet another new area. And so I can catch things, potentially. Now, what will I get here? Already have one! Except it's evolved by now, so I don't really have one anymore, but still. Oh! Very interesting! Though, does it have teleport? I think it might have teleport. So I'm just going to try and throw a ball at it immediately. I do have a great ball. Because Lucas helpfully pointed out that one was buried around there, so... Stay in the ball! You didn't stay in the ball! Right, and I can't use Bite on it, and I certainly can't use Earthquake on it. Even with the level difference, I don't think a Mach Punch would take it out, because, I mean, not very effective, not a very strong move. Oh, but that could deal some damage on me. It's not that bad. Actually, how does Mach Punch compare to Scratch? Oh wait, it's almost certainly going to be... Yeah, Mach Punch would hit with as though it were a base 20 move, so... If this Ralts actually dies from that, then... It didn't actually die from that. F! I thought it didn't have that! I mean, I suspected it might have it, but the fact that it didn't use it made me think I had a chance. But apparently no. Ah well, I have Bucket Man. And that is also a thing I wouldn't have been able to catch, because eventually Yoshino is going to evolve into it. Now, heading through to yet another town, city, where, if I'm not mistaken, there should be an Eevee I could get, but is there something else that I could also get? No, I don't want to drop by the contest hall. Pokémon contests are dumb. Now then, to the Pokémon Center. While inside the Pokémon Center, I consulted the greater powers of the universe and found that Eevee is the only thing that I can potentially get in this city. So, no use in me not going for the Eevee. Are you going to give me the Eevee, maybe? Yes, I do want a Pokemon named Eevee. Now, by this point, Eevee has 7 different evolutions. I am going to use a random number generator to decide which one I'm getting. So, I don't know what the order of which they evolve in will be, but let's just say 1 is Flareon, 2 is Vaporeon, 3 is Jolteon, 4 is Espeon, 5 is Umbreon, 6 is Leafeon, 7 is Glaceon. Now I hope I actually remember that. I got a 4, which if I'm not misremembering what I just said, is Espeon. So, based off that, what should its name be? Right. I consulted a random word generator which just combined some random syllables to form a word, and one of the words that stood out to me was Enditions. So, this Eevee's name is Enditions. Now then, let's have a look at Enditions. For some reason, I constantly feel a strong urge to just say that really loud. Enditions! Gentle. Plus 1 of the defensive stats minus the other defensive stats. I think it's plus special defense. So, in any case, I don't really have that much of a need for Enditions at the moment. I'd rather just stick with the trusty party I already have. Not to mention I can't even evolve Enditions into Espeon at the moment. Because it's nighttime. And it needs to be daytime in order to get Espeon. Must not enter. Wait a minute, are you telling me that I need to enter the contest hall in order to get the gym battle done? This is terrible! I am going to burn this entire city to the ground. Goodness, I am so going to burn this place to the ground. Because it insisted that I enter the contest hall, just so that I could find the freaking gym leader. Get out of my way, Mom, you are not the freaking gym leader. Or at least I'm pretty sure you are not the freaking gym leader. I have no intention of joining the contests. You stupid person who clearly does not know your own daughter, although that's probably for the best, because I mean, if you actually knew your own daughter, then you might not let me do this sort of stuff. You sure are bragging about yourself a lot, Madame Fantina. Don't go talking about how awesome the gym leader is and then go, incidentally, I am the gym leader. That's just so freaking arrogant. And arrogance is something I most certainly know nothing of. Vega has made it to Hearthome City, where the third gym is. Will she be able to defeat the third gym? Find out next time.